Right, we don't need that, let's go and see what's happening around Humberside Docks. We better not get a ticket, I'll blame you. It's like, well, everyone's just decided to call in solidarity. Well, I hope I brought my glasses, can't see a thing. It's just what this was. Police are already here and we're all illegally parked, so I've got a feeling they're going to start handing out tickets now. Right. Public car park. Oh well, can't see them chat. Is there any chat? Oh, tricky. All big, all big media. They're all here, aren't they? Come on. Oh, mainstream media. Don't like being on telly. That's it.
What's it like yesterday? Well, I was at home. I know none of the work that made out. I couldn't relate it to the manner in which the news was going.
They were using it as an excuse
It's alright. Okay.
businesses in the pandemic suffered and still recovering. About 15 with the
Can you hold that up for me? I want that.
I've got them. Yes, I've got them. The crew that's going to take over, it's not it's a trained up. Regardless of what piece of paper they've got, they don't know the ship, and they're positively dismissed.
Let's have a little wander onto the side. Hey! Bit of support there.
Love it.
Got all unions coming out together in solidarity. Just a quick stroll before it all starts going off, because it's not really started yet. A few King Charles Cocker Spaniels. Don't even know if this will zoom. I don't know what I'm like for zooming on here. It's not brilliant. There's the actual ferry. Don't know why I've got a big title in the centre of my screen. Why has that happened? I'm not walking near edge, I'm scared of heights. And I know it's a slope, but I'll never get back up. Fair few. You know what? It'd have been nice to have a pitched drone or something, wouldn't it? So we've got the Socialist Party over there. We've got the RMT, GMB, Unite was somewhere, seen that, oh there they are, Unite. It's Fire Brigade as well somewhere.
It's a nice little trip to the...
Oh, here we go.
It's over there. It's not a river.
Look how many cars are parked there now. I think I might have to just go get my stand out.
Yeah. Do you want to grab it?
Rather than the gimbal, because I can't get that. Not really. Yeah, let's go get stand out. Look at that. Imagine having your own little satellite dish on the roof of your car. That's what you need for outside broadcast, isn't it? Hold on. Hold on, too fast. Yeah, I need you to hold this and... Are we both hands to try and find the keys? Serious. be a bit of disruption. You might want to go watch it on your YouTube, see if it works. It's the right way around. Sorry about this, I won't be long. It's just I can get better sound quality if I use a microphone and things. And where did my battery land? Okay, let me know if this. I know I need you to find out if there's any sound.
Okay.
So you might just have to go and check your volume somewhere. Can you still hear me? Yeah, fine. Oh, that one's turning off. Press the off button.
Oh, where's the off button?
Hold that then.
Don't know.
Let's see what's kicking off. That one. I've got to find it deep enough. Was that an idiot? I didn't leave it in the car. Yeah. Now, we'll stand it. Don't have to hold it up. Hopefully it's not as windy.
It sounds pretty good actually.
Somebody's phone. Is it your phone? It's not my backup phone, is it? No.
It's not yours, it's easy.
I thought it was mine. Right, so now I can get a bit of a view.
Me and you will be in charge of the galley.
Changing my chest.
Of course you can. There used to be more middle of things, it's just the base like me now. We're just in the amber now.
Get out where that lot. Look around. All support. Wonder who gets a link to satellite.
Can't protest on docks. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just on
I'm just still looking off.
I mean, with the morning on call, how do you feel?
Look, I mean, I was angry and emotional yesterday, I have to say. Today I'm just devastated for the men and women who've lost their jobs with no notice. But I tell you what, the outpouring of support from members of the public is really, really impressive. I'm grateful to everybody who's come along today to show the support for these workers. People are disgusted by P&O ferries. What they need to understand is people in this country are terribly unimpressed with them. I spoke to a woman just a minute ago who said she's never been political, she's never been involved in anything like this. But she's brought her grandkids along because she was so moved by what's happened. And she said she'll never ever use P&O ferries again.
The government said it's obviously disappointed, the policy of firing and rehiring, unacceptable in their eyes. And today, the TUC have said that it's time to rehire these guys and close that loophole. What's your take on the legalities of all this?
I've just come off a meeting with Keir Starmer, and he's spoken to members of the crew in Hull and in Dover as well, and he said the Labour Party are completely 100% supportive of reinstatement. We're going to be asking the government
Like there was with Jimmy Savile.
to pressure the government to use the fact that they've got contracts with DP World
And complicit
P&O
in bringing
ferries.
thousands of migrants over from Dover.
And we should be saying to the government, look, stop those
It's all about Keir
contracts
Starmer.
until those men and women are
We was at the
reinstated.
CPS when
They should
Jimmy
be.
Savile didn't get fucking prosecuted.
The gentleman there, what do you say? Right. Let's just, sorry, so you want to recognise the guy on the red hoodie there with the mobile phone.
He's got his own agenda then, hasn't he? Seen the drone up there?
Members of the public, I mean, I've just spoken to a woman who said she's never been political ever. She's come out today to support these workers. She brought her grandkids along
Although I
to show them why protest is important. She said she'll never use P&O ferries, never again. She said to me, I'm not
somebody's out with their drone.
for, but I'm not prepared to take
Where's
it.
Rad?
I'm here because I'm a member of the public who is absolutely outraged.
When we have
by P&O ferries.
but when we have this
We need to reinstate these many British seafarers with immediate effect. If they don't, they have a policy for the government to put pressure on them. Any contract the government has with P&O ferries or DP World, I think they run a couple of ports in Freedom. Those contracts should be cancelled until there's no horizon when P&O ferries are prepared to reinstate these workers. They should be addressing the issue of fire and rehire, although this isn't really fire and rehire. But actually this is fire and then hire poorly paid foreign agency workers. Fire and rehire needs to be addressed as well. But, we will be doing things in the weeks ahead. I'm hoping that this matter will be dealt with really quickly. The government have got plenty of things they can use as leverage against P&O ferries. It's a matter for the government as to whether they want to do that. I hope they do, because I tell you now, members of the public are very, very cross with P&O ferries. And I think if the government don't act, people will show their dismay to the government as well.
The way that it's owned and the way that it's operated enables it to do this. I mean, this is the problem here that everything is actually legally above board.
Well, look, there's an argument about, well, I'm a lawyer by trade, but I'm not an employment lawyer. I'm not a specialist by any stretch of the imagination. But look, one example is this. It's the thing I've been complaining about for a long time. On international routes, the national minimum wage legislation doesn't apply. Therefore, the business is entitled to employ Portuguese and Filipinos as an example. Yesterday there was 2 busloads of Eastern European crew who was looking to board the ship. They'd be employed on about £3 an hour. as opposed to British ratings or not just better pay per hour, but much better terms and conditions. None of that applies apparently because domestic legislation doesn't apply when you're at sea if you're on an international route. So that needs addressing for me. I've just spoken with colleagues about that very issue, and we intend to raise that in the weeks ahead.
I understand you were involved in a meeting involving the government this morning.
Pinot gets me on this. Yes, sir.
What you hoping will come out?
Well, look, Keir Starmer is outraged about this, absolutely outraged about this, and he wanted to meet with the crew members of Lost Jobs and the unions that represent them, and the Rail Maritime and Transport Union, to just say that the Labour Party completely supported it. We're going to be raising this on Monday. We're going to be having a debate on this subject. We're having some points to say the government needs to do a meaningful from Keir Starmer down to every single member of Parliament, and indeed any councillor or elected representative.
I'm pretty sure that's the idea with the drone. You know.
And discuss
year on year. Do you think public outcry is enough to persuade them to change their minds?
I don't dispute that being on lost money during the pandemic. About 15 million. I don't know
This demonstrating what this team
to bring goods
not once something over can you help us out about this? I don't believe them at all. I think they need to be more honest. They're paying something in the order of 300 million quid a year in dividends to its Dubai shareholders, which are effectively the state of Dubai. And the reality is our British Prime Minister was in the United Arab Emirates in the last day or two, I think the day before yesterday. And as far as I understand it, nobody mentioned to him that 800 men and women in Britain were going to be sacked the very next day. That shows to me, I'm not suggesting Boris Johnson was told and hasn't mentioned it, I'm suggesting that they didn't mention it to him. And that to me shows absolute, complete and utter contempt for the British people. Now what I say to the government is this: they have real contempt for us. Stop the contracts. Hundreds of millions of pounds of British taxpayers' money is going to that business. So they should stop those contracts now and demand every single man and woman is reinstated with immediate effect. That ship is christened the Pride of Hull. Not one person in this city is proud of this business. They need to think on, reinstate those people immediately, and then let's crack on and hopefully put this to bed, because this can't continue. People are not going to put up with this. You can see by the public here today, people are not going to put up with it. Get your finger out. Grant Shapps, Boris Johnson, get round the table with P&O Ferries and get them to reinstate these men and women now. Cheers.
Quite a few. Manners maketh the man.
Say, excuse me, yes you can, I'll get one mine.
I think that's look north. So that'll be BBC, won't it? Just want to get that little sign there. I reckon the drone's getting off best footage.
Yeah.
Saying to the government that they've got to release with a kind of service that there's real support. We're not going to do anything about it. The government have got hundreds of millions of pounds worth of contracts with keeping well being on merit. Should control those contracts with immediate effect. Taxpayer money until every single man and woman is back on those vessels. They've had, during the pandemic, 15 million quid of taxpayers' money for bailout and support. They needed the support, frankly, of course they did. But every bean of that should be back into the Treasury coffers until P&O reinstate those workers. Any future contracts should never be even considered. The government can do a lot actually, but it's just whether they've got the will and the intent to do it. I spoke at length with Graham Shack yesterday. He came to me incredibly shocked at what had happened, but I'm now hearing that the government did have some notice. That will be raised next week in Parliament. But look, we're wanting as the Labour Party to work with government cross-party because we think reinstatement of these workers is our priority, and we'll do that the best we can. But the government have got to work on this as well, and there is lots of things they can do as leverage to negotiate and persuade P&O Ferries to do the right thing. Let me just finish on this point. I spoke to a woman here a few minutes ago who said she's not politically active. She's never been on any demonstration in her entire life. She said she votes, but she's not prepared to say what she votes and who she votes for. Well, but she's not really She said she's come here today to show solidarity with all workers. And she said she will never ever use P&O Ferries again. So the message that's got to be, do the right thing now, because people will vote with the vote. Thanks very much indeed. Thank you very much. Comrades, brothers and sisters and supporters of the country's greatest union, the RMT. On this very spot, 100 years ago, my grandfather stood. Dockers, pass in hand, looked, praying for work, because if he didn't get it, his family would go hungry. Fast forward 100 years, we have an employer who's completely and utterly emboldened by a government
that has allowed them to return the clock 100 years. When did Doc Labour get dignity? He got dignity when it was nationalised. I don't see it just get them their jobs back. We need them ferries nationalised and taken into public ownership now. Let me be very clear as well. I was a proud member of the Labour Party a few years ago. It was the most radical it's been for many a year. Sadly, I can no longer be part of that party. But I'm telling you now, we need a workers' party that will put nationalisation on its books and make this country not only better, but great for every man, woman and child that lives in this country. We need a party of working people. The RMC have been leading the charge. The Bakers Union are now behind it. Hull City Trades Council is now behind it. Let's make it something special. Let's fight for a future for the many and not the few. Long live the RMC. Let's take them bastards on and make this place a port that is trade unionised. Thank you for letting me speak the RMC. Full of our turnover on the front today. Thank you very much. Once again, I just want to thank everybody for attending today. More and more are turning up, and I've just been told in Dover there's over 200 people and they're blocking the roads and they're blocking the ferries. They're stopping the ferries, they're stopping people going round Dover. And this is what we need to do. We need to maintain this pressure on the government and the employer. And our next speaker and our final speaker is Ed Miliband.
Thank you very much. And it's great. Thanks very much, and it's great to be with you today. I am here to say that your fight is our fight. Your fight is the fight of every decent-minded person across our country who is outraged by the behaviour of P&O. Outrageous, appalling, bully boy tactics of P&O that cannot be allowed to stand. But I also say this to you, friends, and I want to pay tribute to Carl Turner for the job he is doing fighting this fight. Outrage is important, but action is more important. And let me tell you, if you are in government, the Tory government today, they cannot just wring their hands. They have to take action. They have to suspend those licenses of P&O. They have to end those contracts of DP World. They have to get that taxpayers' money back. What they have to do is tell this to P&O. You will be a pariah company in this country if you persist with this decision. Reverse this decision and reverse this decision now. That is what we need from P&O, and that is what we need our government to do. And you know, friends, I was talking to, I think it's Billy just earlier on, and Billy said that he feared this was coming, and he feared something else. This fight that you are fighting is our fight, and it's the fight of every working person across the country. Because this is about what kind of Britain we want. Do we want a Britain where bully boy employers can do what they like? Do we want a Britain where people turn up to work one day and are told there's no more work for you? That's it. After years working for a company. Do we want a Britain where workers feel completely powerless? We do not want that Britain. Now, I'm afraid this is the Tory Britain, because we have warned them again and again about these tactics of fire and rehire. And we see these tactics playing out across our country. And this is when we say enough. This is when we draw a line in the sand and say enough. And you know, Boris Johnson went halfway around the world this week. He went to the UAE, DP World. Let Boris Johnson come here to Hull. He doesn't need to go halfway around the world to see what is happening in our country. He should be here showing solidarity with working people and showing what he is going to do for working people. It's time for action. We stand with you. This is our fight. This is the fight of people across our country, and it's a fight we must win. Thank you very much.
We're going to go and say hello to P&O friends. So it's nice walk to Temple. Over here, we're going to have a little walk down there. See how far we get. We're going to take them on, alright? So let's go! It's important that we're here today, and I want to thank everybody again. See a t-shirt over there that says Save Our Seafarers, and that's exactly what we're trying to do here today. We're trying to save our British seafarers. Right, off we go then. Come on, let's go say hello.
Seems to be one police officer.
So we're all getting there now. We're going to have a bit of a sing-song, I think. And what we're going to sing is, we say no to PNO. 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 We say no.
Right, so you're the one that's watching. Well, we might get into a bit of trouble here. What is that? Well, there's nobody there. Don't know why I'm bothering. What? Damn, for the party. Well, they want a union rep or something to come out and speak to you.
This is a message to P&O Ferries management. We've got some men and women outside who want to speak to you about the fact that they were sacked summarily yesterday without notice. It's no good doing a pre-recorded Zoom from afar. Get yourselves here and face those sacked men and women and explain to them why you've done what you've done. This isn't going away. We're going to continue this fight. This is everybody's fight. It's not just the fight of those people who lost jobs unfairly yesterday. It's the fight of every man and woman who works for a living in this country. Get yourselves outside and speak to me. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just a normal guy, fully sold, representing constituents. Come on, P&O Ferries. Come and have a word. That's what the parliamentary are not sure. Well, let me just finish on this point. It's not just British ratings. Stewards behind the bar, people who clean cabins, hard-working men and women. This business might as well have sacked every British worker yesterday without notice, because this is the thin end of the wedge. If we don't act now, we'll continue these practices and this stinking Tory government and let them get away with it. We've got to act now, we've got to fight back, and that's why we're here. We've got officers, members of Notaries International, full-time officials that's born with here today, who are here just as strongly. And I want to say this.
When do we want it?
When I pay tribute personally to the to the captain of that vessel yesterday, who showed absolute solidarity with his fellow workers. I think the captain of that ship might still be on board as we speak with the first mate. I want to thank him personally from each and every single member of staff who I've been speaking to in the last day or two. Thank you very much indeed. For a little while, see if anybody who might speak to the left in the month like they're going to do today. And like Carl said, this is what they call a no-show.
I think it should.
Be after closing. I'll save it to read later.
No, that sounds.
Are you covering up, mate? She's like, I haven't switched my Wi-Fi on this. Yeah, then the stalkers looking for something to actually use. And that's another thing as well. Who keeps sending me messages? I don't know I'm busy. Well, my battery pack's down to 97%. See if we can find out if there's going to be protests now over the weekends.
Most likely.
Because they seem to like going them at weekends. Why do I recognise him? That YouTuber that's just past us. I can't see a damn. How do you see your bloody screen?
Because it's not on. There you go.
That made me jump, that.
Yeah, same.
I'm not good at protests. Hold that. Yeah. Where's my Wi-Fi? Right, it is on. Right, I'm just going to make sure I'm tethering. Otherwise I'll end up using all your data. Well, it will weaken my signal.
What, my data?
No, if I tether.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to only do it as a backup. Just go and have a look. That's where I know him from. It's photographer from Mountain Market Waiting.
With the sucking of because they take it back in over there rather than that's how they get away.
That's clever.
Good man.
T-shirt, that's clever because it's done it Sex Pistols style.
Yeah, I'll just turn around.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't narrow it down.
My sunglasses on as well. Revolutionary shoplifting.
On that one. I'd better go check. It's gonna, as soon as we're here, let's have a look at boat.
You off
I've got a feeling we'll be back tomorrow because they're all just doing the news reports now. She is the so-called pride of Hull. We're not that proud of at the moment. We just oh yes. Right, we can't go in. It's just so I can get higher. See, they've locked the gate. It's not that you're not allowed, it's just that the gate's locked. Right. I suppose we better make sure we haven't got no parking tickets or scratched in cars and because they're not going to do any more marching, are they? They got to Port of Hull, complained. Yeah, that's what I mean. I can see there's other crowds. It's almost like they're all meeting up over there and not realising that they've all come up here. Should get some big posters up there.
City of UK culture.
Looks like what's buzzing? Somebody sending me messages. That Penny Jeweler. Can you get some milk on wheel? Oh, I do need some.
Sorry.
They look like yeah, they're staff from ports, aren't they?
Look like it.
Yeah, port staff. You're coming down to move the crowd. Good luck with that one. Look at him. I need to wear a mask to keep safe and healthy.
No, it's on his wrist.
It's on.
It's on his wrist. Not his face.
He looks like he's about 35 stone. TV crews will get away with it, won't they? We won't.
Yeah.
Well, there's nobody in the chat anyway.
It's a nice day to do it, isn't it? It's not raining.
Yeah, it's breaking on our. It's out there with a boat. New migrants coming in all. You're guaranteed a job apparently now. You have to watch out for these coppers because they try and act all nicey and then they turn on the brush.
Yep.
Especially those from Clough Road.
The area we're in as well. That is nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's doing a news report and nobody's filming her. Once she's back.
Yep.
Well, I ain't seen no tickets yet, but the tickets will start on cars as soon as we get to mine and onwards, won't it? For that, shame on you, P&O. 800 workers sacked by Zoom. This is how P&O treats its crew.
That's pretty cool.
She should take it to the car park up there.
Yeah, they should.
Wonder what that ship is over there. Is that what the Pride of Hull? What an idiot. We never lock the car. Lift that back up and I've got to get an airband out. Right, sort that out in a sec when I get everything out of my pockets. Well, that's the initial protest to be kicking off. And then we'll find out tomorrow. I've got a feeling it'll be from Hull Town Centre around that Queen's Gardens.
Yeah,
which
probably.
is just on there actually.
Just outside BBC.
Just gonna... Right, where are we going? I want milk and coffee. Oh, I didn't put them in my bag.
All that. But you'll probably need that out.
That's only if I take that off there. Right, just stand you there a sec, out of my way. This while Piper grabs hold of you. Well, there's nobody here now anyway, so I might as well finish this stream and then I can cut it up and edit it later on. So thank you all for joining us and I will see you later.